Stop. Viewer discretion is advised. I will be talking about period products, TMI, things that's happening during your period, and all of that good jazz. You don't want to hear that? You better get off of this right now.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Miss Kyrian, and we're back with another video. We're back with another video. We're back, we're back, we're back with another video. Let's go. So, we're gonna jump right into this. So, this is gonna be an update on the June period panties. In our last video, I had just gotten them, or I had received them, and my period was literally that day. So, they came just in time, right? And I use them for the entirety of my cycle. Now, I have been using the June brand for, I want to say, probably 3 years now. I was initially using the cups, and then I ordered the disc, and now I've stepped up to the panties. As you can see, I have my claws. The cup, and especially the disc, most importantly, is a hassle to remove when I have claws on. When I have no nails, it's fine. I just reach up in there, squeeze the sides or squeeze one side, pull it out, dump it out, rinse it out or wipe it out, slide it right back up in there. And then for the cups, I always say, or if you've seen that last video that I did, that's quite a, it's kind of old, where I say I give birth to my cups. I literally, again, this video is not for my male viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. I literally birth my cups. Instead of having to pull it down all the way, I just kind of push. You can't even feel it, but push. And it comes down where it's everything is poking out if it's not already just kind of sitting and hanging out. And then I pinch and I pull it out. I use the mini throughout my cycle. Now, sometimes I'll have leaks, other times I don't. It's nothing major. It's nothing like, oh my gosh, I just bled all over myself. It's just like having a little spotting here and there. And that usually tends to happen sometimes because a few times the cup just does not want to sit properly. And I don't think it's the cup. I think it's probably even just my body rejecting having anything in there, because it would be the same thing. I've had the same issues with the tampon before, where I've had the tampon in. It's a big enough tampon. The tampon wasn't full or anything, because I saw some leaking and I'm like, why am I leaking? What is going on? I took the tampon out, only for the tampon to have little to nothing on it at all, yet still I had some spotting on my underwear. Right? So I don't know really what caused that, but again, that is not something that happens or happened a lot. But from time to time, you'd have very light little spotting, especially when it's because I don't have the cup in properly, or it's just not open all the way, or it's just not sitting right in there. But I've been using the mini cup throughout my cycle for over a year now with little to no issues. And then this month, I decided to try the panties because I'm like, it's gonna be kind of nice to not have to be reaching in, taking things out. But again, I was thinking about the fact that when I used to wear pads, and it would just feel uncomfortable and I'd get hot, but I had to tell myself, like, this isn't a pad, it's not gonna be the same experience. And I was just kind of thinking, like, about wearing a diaper, like it's gonna feel like I'm sitting in my own diaper, or I'm gonna feel wet or whatever. I did not have that issue. I did not have that issue. Then again, I did not have, maybe it's because I didn't have a messy cycle either. Because sometimes, again, this video is for women. TMI. Sometimes, you have clots. Sometimes you have some big clots. Sometimes you have some little ones. I don't think I had any clots at all. And, or maybe they weren't noticeable or something. I don't know. But I did not feel wet wearing this underwear. I felt relatively dry. It didn't even feel like I was on my cycle. I'm not going to say that, oh, this caused me to have shorter cycles or anything like that. By the Thursday, either the Thursday or the Wednesday, I noticed that I wasn't really having any bleeding at all. So I'm like, oh, is my cycle over? So I can't say for sure, like, oh, my cycle ended quickly, because even with the discs and the cup, it would be the same thing, that my period wouldn't be as long. I feel like for me, the hardest day is usually sometimes day one, emotionally. And then day two is when you have the heaviest bleeding, and then the rest of the days is kind of like chill, right? But with the panties, again, I did not feel wet. At no point in time did I feel uncomfortable. It just felt like I was going about my regular day. Yes, I still had my usual cramps and feeling of discomfort, but I remembered as soon as I was kind of starting to feel off, I'm like, girl, you're on your period, go take some pain meds. I took that, and yeah, I took pain meds like once a day, the one time for the day, and then I'm good for the rest of the time. No, correction, once or twice a day, sometime in the daytime, and then probably again in the nighttime. And I had no discomfort at all wearing the panties. Um, so I would definitely say yes, give it a try, and give the disc and the cups a try for yourself. See if you like it. I still used my disc because I was heading out that Saturday, and I used the disc along with the was going. It was it was a pool. Yeah, it was a pool, and you can't wear your panties to the pool. So I wore my disc because I know that I have my kid with me. She's gonna want to be in the water. I'm gonna have to be by water and possibly go in the water. I had my disc in, and I was good. Once we were done for the day and done with water activities, I then headed in the shower, and I switched, took the disc out, put the disc in my bag, and then it was just the panties there and out. And then I just wore the panties throughout my entire cycle, and I had no issues. Now, I bought the size medium. This is what they look like. It's gonna end up blocking my face, but this is what they look like. Holding it up, it looks like it's a bit big, but when I put it on, it fits me nicely. It's a nice fit. Unfortunately, I did not take any pictures in them. I kind of posed a few times because I had on a black bra, strapless, but it looked nice. It looked like a nice set. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture because I'm like, should I be taking a photo like this? Anybody? It could pass for a swimsuit, but I was just kind of feeling iffy about it. But they feel very comfortable. This is the size medium from them, and then this is the inside. This is the front. This is the back. This is the crotch area. It feels really comfortable. Okay, it kind of resembles, the outside kind of resembles swimsuit material now that I think about it. And it's very comfortable. And this is not sponsored. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this. And I may not be using my disc and cups again unless I have to do water activities again, or I have to go somewhere where I need to be in water and by water. Then I will go back to using the disc and cup. Most of the disc, possibly, because I have not really been really using my cup that much. The disc, I just kind of slide in there, use my fingers, especially when I have no nails. Use my fingers, kind of make sure that it's kind of it feels like it's like this. That's the best way I can describe this. That it feels like this instead of feeling like it's tilted this to the side or something. You feel, I'd make sure it just feels like it's like this in there. Ladies, you'll know what I mean, hopefully. Right? And then I go about my day. And then when I'm home or no longer need to be doing an activity where I need to be plugged up, take it out and switch to the panties. Again, not sponsored. These are my own thoughts and opinions. I bought this with my own money. And check them out. There are two other brands that I want to try. I meant to buy the other brand, but they didn't have the size that I wanted. A friend of mine uses that other brand, and she loves it. I sent her a large cup. That's a large. I sent her a small cup and a mini cup, and she just didn't like it because insertion is just not for her. Insertion for me is cool. I don't mind it. It's whatever. But she'd prefer the panties because she mostly wear pads anyway. That's what she's used to, either pads or tampons, and the cup was just feeling like too much for her. And granted, one thing I can say about the cup, sometime, I don't know if I had this issue with the disc. Sometimes, sometimes with the cup, I would put it in incorrectly, and I would know that it's incorrect because it would feel like it's pressing on something and it makes me want to pee a lot. So you sometimes, if you feel like you feel some additional pressure, some extra pressure, remove it and then put it back in, and you'll be good. So that's one downside about, when you're having things inserted, you can possibly be pressing on something somewhere and it will feel a little odd. So just take it out, put it back in, you know, get to know your body, ladies. I feel literally get to know your bodies. And you'll be good. That's the end of this video. That's my little rant. That's my review. Check them out. See you next time. Bye.